TECHSPACES, and we will present to you our topics for Capstone 1. First is the Inquisitely. Inquisitely is an interactive learning app that helps both teachers and students to have a better teaching and learning experience. Some of its features are that teachers can add to their lesson plans, add schedules and reminders for upcoming school events and exam, future projects and activities or hands-on activities for their students. Next is that the teacher can also add games through using the link of the game they chose. Plus, it has a chat room and video conference feature that helps students to communicate during online classes. Aside from that, what makes this app amazing is that the parents can ask the teachers about the progress of their children, whether offline or online. And lastly, students can play interactive quizzes and activity games with their parents that helps them to bond with each other. So these are the statement of the problem. How to make students be more enthusiastic in going to school? Help teachers and students to interact more. Have more bonding activities with parents and child. Does adding games and activities help students remember more of their lessons? Can it help students be studious and inspired to their schoolwork? How can we help students and teachers to connect to one another through online classes and virtual learning? What are the solutions we could do to help each parties? The scope and limitations. It helps both students and teachers to actively interact with each other through online learning and playing games. It benefits the teacher to frequently check on their students' progress on their works. By using game a part of teaching and learning, helps students to create a more positive view in the lesson being taught aside from motivating them. So these are the wireframes of the application. It has a register page, a sign up, login, and the user profile. So this is the sample UI of the application. So we have the user profile, the class code page, the subject page, and the progress page where the students can see their progress on a specific subject. For example, here the Earth and Space subject. And the next one is their score. They can track their scores. And lastly, it has also a feature where they can chat and have a video conference with their teacher, including their parents. So that's it for our first topic, and we will proceed to our next one. The e-farming mobile app. The farmer's condition today is very poor in the Philippines. There are many reasons for this condition, one being the various diseases in the crops and other being the ultimately changes in the weather. So changes in the weather are natural and cannot be prevented, but its impact can be definitely reduced down. So the proposed e-farming mobile app offers a solution for this problem. It offers location-based services to farmers, and it includes weather forecast, search for nearby farming-related services, services for hiring laborers and farming tool, and much more. The system aims to reduce farmers' workload, ease his daily work, and thus ultimately increase the crop produce. Firebase is used for the authentication and real-time database, which provides the facility of back-end services. For getting nearby location, the system uses standard zip code database, which provide latitude or longitude of zip code and other information. Further, the system is using web scraping technique to get data from government website directly to our app. So these are the statement of the problem. How to reduce farmers' workload, ease his daily work, and thus ultimately increase the crop produce. How can we provide services to farmers even if they are in remote areas so that they may connect to the marketplace and contractors through a platform? What solution can we provide for farmers to have sufficient time for taking preventive measures before any storm or natural calamity occurs? For our scope and limitations, first, it will be designed for farmers who have been harvesting the same crop for a long time, regardless of whether the soil conditions and weather conditions were good for the crop or not, allowing them to save a lot of time, money, and effort. It will provide alternatives for viewing various crops that are acceptable for the area, depending on weather and soil conditions, allowing farmers to improve output and profit. Because rural areas have limited facilities, the system will provide an ideal solution to this problem. Nonetheless, there will be additional features for faster processing and additional factors for improvement. So this is the sample wireframe of our application. It has a sign-in page, a home, a notifications, a search bar, profile. It has a GPS, articles and descriptions, and the weather. For our next topic, this is about the Smart Travel Guide. So the Smart Travel Guide is an app that provides the guide layout which the mobile phone users can search for tourism-related guidance as per their needs with regards to current health and safety information, like textual, pictorial, and video. It gives travelers the guide for the location using a map. It can find the close-by places, and travelers can visit the place after calculating the distance between their location and the tourist spot. For the statement of the problem, first, how can we provide an easier way to retrieve information regarding about a location's safety when traveling during these times? How can we continue to promote tourism while keeping it safe and secure to avoid compromising individuals' health and well-being? What solution can we provide for individuals, not only tourists, but also for the average commuters? And these are the scope and limitations. This design of a mobile travel guide system will be able to provide tourism information to its users comfortably by integrating information sources to create value-added solutions. It enables its users to navigate through a certain location and also know some vital areas they can possibly visit. This app provides an overview of locations to help the user travel around with updated background descriptions. And these are the sample wireframe of our application. It has login page, a home, a search, an overview, a description, and of course, a map. So that's it for our group, and we are the TECHSPACES. Thank you and God bless.